Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I welcome you all in this Zentangle session. I'm your host, Nidhi Prakash, and today we are going to draw on a 3.5 inch square paper. Bonjour, Annie. Good morning, Judith. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Crystal. Bonjour from France. Hi, Karen from UK. Patricia, first time for me in live. Oh, awesome. It's so nice to have you in the live session. Cool. So we are going to work on a 3.5 inch square paper. It is the Zentangle tile on which we are going to work, but you can draw this square on any paper and your any drawing pad, printer paper, any paper would work if you don't have this kind of the tile. You can buy this tile from Zentangle shop. This is the zentangle.com, or these are made up with the handmade paper, some Italian paper, so they are pretty good to work on. But you can work on any paper, and any supply would good to work on. And this is just my chop. So let's start working. And these are our few of today's inspiration. We are not going to make any mistake if we do anything kind of wrong. So we are not going to call it mistake. That's kind of our opportunity to draw something different. And we are going to follow our 8 basic steps to the Zentangle method. I hope everybody is ready. Hello, Els from Belgium. Hi, Diana from Canada. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Carrie. First time chatting. Okay. From St. Louis. Awesome. So cool. People all around the world. So I hope everybody is ready. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Okay, for me, awesome. So let's start with our first step, that is gratitude and appreciation. I really want to say thank you to all of you to join me. And if you want, you can take few seconds, moments, close your eyes, or maybe think of something very good moment of your life and bring a big smile on your face. I'm very grateful for all these supplies which I'm using and this particular time which I'm giving to myself. And thank you to all of you for being part of my art journey too. So let's start. Our second step, that is the corner dots. So just use your pencil very lightly. Any pencil would work, because eventually we are not going to use eraser in this one. And so I'm not drawing the whole line. Rather, you see, I'm just drawing a very tiny dotted line that will just help me to see where my border is. If you want, you can draw the whole line, but I would suggest not to draw the whole line, just rather draw this dotted line. So we drew our border. Good morning, Navi. Hello, the lady Q9 from Los Angeles. And now after that, we are drawing our string. So for the string, again, I would like you to draw very lightly. We are going to divide our whole tile into half and half, horizontally and vertically. Again, we can draw very light, horizontally and vertically. I'm drawing a little darker so that you guys can see, but I would suggest you to draw a little light. No need to draw that dark. And after drawing horizontally and vertically, I would like you to cut this here also. Half and half here. So actually we are just going to use this diagonal boxes. We are just going to use this box for this from the string. These are the 4 boxes which we are going to use in our this string. Rest we are going to draw little open. So these are just the very tiny loose boxes. So this is our number 4th string, and now it's the time to tangle. I hope everybody is ready. Whoever is drawing along with me, please write down 1 that you are drawing along with me. And if you are just enjoying watching the video, please write down 2. Let's see who is drawing along with me. Awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. Awesome. So I'm going to use my Micron 01 pen now, and we are at the 5th step of the Zentangle method, that is the tangle. And our first tangle which we are going to use is the Canary 2. This is the Tangle Canary 2, and it has been inspired by the hourglass shape. So these are the step outs. I'm going to share the picture in my Facebook page as well as in my in my, what is the other social website? Facebook and Instagram, yes. So these are the steps which we are going to use. This is the Canary 2. You can use it as the border. It's the border tangle, but as well as you can just use it as the main tangle, or maybe the square fractal fragment tangle. So we are going to draw this tangle in all these 4 of the squares. These are the few variations of this tangle, Canary tangle. This is Canary 2, inspired by hourglass. I'm here using Micron 01. Good morning, Michelle. First time for chatting here. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. So now we are going to make these boxes first. And we are going to make their this is the Tangle Canary 2. Inspired by, let me change my pen, it's kind of running out of ink. So this is the first step to draw the square like this. It can be a little bit rectangular, that's fine. And after that we are going to draw the slanted parallel line. Left side they are going left up, right side they are going right up. So diagonal forward and diagonal backward. one stroke at a time. So here it is diagonal forward. And here it is diagonal backward. Parallel slanted line. Oops. After doing this, we'll start working on the next step. So we first made the borders, squares, then the parallel line on the both side. Then we filled those lines with the slanted lines, parallel slanted lines. Good morning, Linda. Hi, Anne from UK. After this, we are going to draw the parallel line on the top as well as on the bottom in each section. My screen is fuzzy. Really, Diana? Thanks for letting me know. I just hit the screen to get the focus. I hope that helps. Please let me know, everyone. Is my screen still fuzzy? I'm waiting for your reply. Thank you, Linda. Fine. Thank you. So Diana, maybe you can change, in the YouTube, there is a one setting that how you are seeing the video and you can change it to the higher quality. So sometimes by default, YouTube has been set it for you for the lower quality, maybe because of the Wi-Fi signal and all. So if you change it to the higher quality, the screen will become, clearer for you. Thank you everyone for your reply. Then now this is the main drawing. We are going to draw this curvy line. So please look carefully. It's the S curve going like this. It's very slanted, flowy S curve from one corner to other. Kind of the takeoff and landing. Takeoff and landing. S curve slanted all the way from the one corner to the other. Diagonal. Thank you. Now we are going to draw a few petals. And this side petal. Same we are going to draw on the bottom, but in the bottom we are going to draw 3 petals as well as the half of petal in the both side. And half petal in the both side. Please add this in your Tangle journal. it's your choice. I would suggest you to put it into the border category tangle, but if you want to put it into the into maybe the square fragment or maybe into the filler, it's your choice. But I would suggest you to put it into the border and the frame tangle. In your Tangle Marathon journal, so in Tangle Marathon journal, we have divided our all tangles into these 17 categories. You can see the 12th number is the border and the frame, and it fits very well in that one, the borders and the frame tangle. But if you want, you can put it into the, the filler tangle too, if you feel like, or maybe the grid tangle, but I would suggest you to put it into the border and the frame. But one tangle can fit in various categories. That's the best part. Now we are going to draw these straight lines on the both side. That is the next step. And then we are going to draw these beads, one little bigger and two tiny on the side. And now the last step is the flicking. That is my favorite part. As if you joined me yesterday in our mandala session, we did so much flicking in our yesterday session. This was yesterday's artwork, and we did lots of flicking in our yesterday's this mandala session. That was, we couldn't finish it because it was on the 8-inch square paper, so it was pretty big. I will finish it whenever I get time, but you guys shared your artwork yesterday. You completed it. It was beautiful. Thank you everyone who joined me yesterday and shared it on the social media. It was so fun drawing that pattern. And tiny one flicking in this, in these petals. So this is Tangle Canary 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and tell me which category you are putting it in. I would suggest you to put it into the borders and the frame category. I'm showing you all the categories on the screen again. Borders and the frames is the 12th number category, but it's absolutely your choice if you want to put it into the grid tangle, if you want to put it into the filler tangle. Or if you are finding some drama in it, it's absolutely your decision and how you want to put it. So this is the Canary 2, inspired by Hourglass Tangle. I'll share the step outs on Facebook after the session. This is our Tangle Marathon journal where we drew all the tangles based on their categories. If you have not drawn your journal, you can follow this Tangle Marathon series where you can draw all these lots of tangles, and please keep adding new tangles to it. So it is really helpful whenever we are drawing making any artwork, so it becomes very easy. This one is the border and the frames category tangle, so please add this in this one. Perfect. Now let's start working in our next step. So for this next step, I would like you to draw. First, I just want to make this line little. I want to increase the weight of this edge here. Okay. Oh, we can type 03 or 05. Yes, you can use 03 or 05, little thicker tip pen, and you can make this edge little thick. Absolutely right. Or you can use the same 01 pen and you can draw few lines. It's your choice. Okay, now after this edge, I would suggest you to draw little tiny 3 squares in the center of these 3 boxes here. And now our next tangle is the Arukas tangle. It's the Zentangle original tangle here, which we are going to draw here, as well as we are going to draw the sprinkle later. So I'm just putting it here so that we are going to add this. So first we are going to work in this bottom left square. I'm just turning my tile sideways so that it becomes easy to work on this side. So the first step is to draw the straight line in the center, and please draw this straight line all the way just till here center and stop when we reach to this area in the center of the top one. So here you see Arukas in the circular section, but right now here we are working on the square shape. Now we are going to work the aura line of this square, and then parallel line, Again, aura line. Then again, parallel line. Actually, what let's just take all of these lines to the edges. It becomes easier in that way. So this is the Arukas tangle here. And after that, here in the top, we are going to add this sprinkle. So we have all these different parallel lines. So from this line, we are going to bring going into the right. And this next line is going to go and making the aura to this, and then these beautiful. So this is the tangle sprinkle. And they can go anywhere, in any direction, wherever they are going, let them flow. That's the best part of these artworks, that although you are following my instructions, but still at the end, your tile and my tile will look different. That's how they all are unique. Let them go in any direction, wherever they want to go. Yes, and mine is too. Sprinkle, I love. It is my to-go tangle. So if you see in this category, there the 17th category is easy and my to-go tangle. We didn't draw the tangle in our journal because you know what you can do in your whole journal, whichever tangle you want to put it as your my to-go tangle, just make a star over that tangle. So this is my to-go tangle too. You're absolutely right. There was a time that I used to draw this tangle in my every single artwork. I could not stop myself. So this is Arukas plus a sprinkle. So we used these two tangles and both are the Zentangle original tangle. And the first tangle which we used, it is the Canary 2. These are the few versions of that Canary 2. It's the border and the frame category tangle. Now we are going to draw the Arukas in these two boxes. Okay, before we start drawing here, I would like to do the aura line in these sprinkle. Whatever shape you are getting, just draw the aura line to that. Your sprinkle tree shape can be absolutely different than mine, and that is absolutely okay. So I just drew this. Wherever these little filler spaces, let me draw this tipple to fill that space. Inside only, not outside. Okay, now we are going to draw on this side. And we keep on drawing these parallel lines as well as these aura square lines. Thank you, Meg. Bonjour, DMO. Buenos dias. I don't understand the rest of it, but I just understand Buenos dias and Nidhi. I'm sorry. My sprinkle went wild. That let them be. Let them flow in whichever direction they want to go. No worries. So Arukas is all about the aura line. As the name suggests, Arukas, like we keep on making aura line in the square as well as in these parallel straight lines. You can make them a little bit more, open if you feel like. Then it would be much easier, maybe. And keep turning your tile so that you get good angle to draw the straight line. Let me do one more time and then we'll start working on the next one. Now we are going to draw the same Arukas in this one. So if you missed first time, you can just see, draw the square first, then draw the parallel line on all four sides. Horizontal and vertical. And keep continuing drawing them all the way to the edge, and if anything is coming, just stop there. That is the first step. Then we are going to draw the aura line of the square. Now the next step is to draw the aura line of these parallel lines again, and we keep following the same thing until we feel like or we have the space to draw. There is no hard and fast rule that if I'm doing the 4 aura lines, you have to do the 4. You can do 6, you can do 2. It depends on your space or whatever you want to do in your artwork, how much you want to draw. Feel free to go about your feelings. It would really look nice if you are drawing them a little bigger, or if your sprinkle is going a little bit towards right, or if you are drawing them a little bigger or in any other direction. It's absolutely okay. That's the fun of this artwork. Now, in these remaining spaces, we are going to just draw lots of, tiny tipples to fill that space. We can just fill with the pen, but I don't really want to put that much ink. Rather to add this texture, tipple, circles of tiny, like this. So this is our favorite one other to-go tangle tipple. You can draw them a little bigger, little smaller. It's absolutely okay. I'm using the tipple as the filler now, or as to add some texture. So kind of the fillers and the texture category one. And it is my to-go tangle too. Okay, so we are kind of done. So in this space, actually our lines are coming here till that's it. I hope everybody is done, whoever is drawing along with me. Shall I move forward? I'm looking at the chat now. Let me see. Please let me know if you guys are done, whoever is drawing along with me. Michelle is done. Awesome. Okay, awesome. Crystal, please, can you do sprinkles again? Yes, I can do sprinkles again for you. Let me bring one paper. So if you see, sprinkle is kind of, generally it's going first one, this kind of, the fescue. If you want, you can just fill it, leave little shine in the center. And second line, in my artwork, we are starting from the other, leaving little space on the border and this aura line. This, and then you can make the cap in any direction, wherever they are going. And if you see here, they are starting from the same point. And generally we draw this thing also in the sprinkle, but here I just avoided it so that it's kind of the variation. I wanted it to be more tree style. So basically in the sprinkle, we start from the one point only, like here, and we draw this inner side. This is a little variation, so I skipped this, rather I made this line open. Perfect. Now let's work in this bottom section. So in this bottom section, again, I would like you to draw this square here in the center of these squares which we drew with the pencil. And our tangle is the W2 tangle. This is the W2 tangle, but right now we are not drawing that close. We are using W2 tangle as the string. It will work as the string for us. So after drawing these squares, we are going to draw these lines. So if you look carefully, so that you won't mess up, we are going to start from these two. So these are joining here. And then so if we just thinking about this square first, so it's going straight here, then it's going down here, so this is just the one square. If you see, on the all four side lines are extending, so it makes it easy to draw this tangle. That's just my way to drawing, so it creates no confusion. So this is the square, first extending the right, then bottom, then left, then up. And now it becomes very easy because we are following the same thing. So if we don't move our tile, so set the tile in a way so that it gives us the this is the only way to, just keep drawing on the all side. So it becomes easy. So this is the W2 tangle. First draw the square in every single center and then draw in all direction lines. And once you get the baseline, then you can just draw this weaving pattern. This is the W2. It's again a Zentangle original tangle. Now we are going to draw the parallel lines. Aura lines. And now we are going to draw the aura lines vertically. Now in between of these squares, I would like you to draw a little tiny tipple. If you don't want to draw the tipple, you can just fill these spaces with a little thicker pen. That will also look nice. And now it is the time to draw in these different sections. So our first section, which we are going to draw in our these vertical sections, this is the Shitect by the Zentangle headquarters. This is again the Zentangle original tangle. These are the two different variations with the straight line and with the rounded line. We are going to draw with this rounded line one. So first I'm working in this one section so that you can see. I'm starting working from this one corner. This is the rounded curvy line. And we are going to draw until we reach to this corner. Now we change the direction and we keep on drawing to the other direction. And again we change it. So this is this Shitect angle in our all this. Thank you, Sonia. We are going to follow this in our all of these vertical sections. Keep turning your tile so that you get good angle. Sideways. Lines are a little rounded. You can draw the straight lines also. You can draw these rounded lines also. It's absolutely your choice. please fill all these vertical sections of the W2. So here we are using one tangle as a string. So we drew the W2 and now we are drawing the tangles inside the tangle. So now W2 is kind of working as a string here. Hey, did I show you the hashtags for today's tangle? I don't really remember. Let me show you quickly. Today it's a Let's Tangle Together 59. And this is the little disclaimer on the screen. I'm sorry I'm showing this in between. I forgot to show you in the beginning. So these are the few hashtags and the little disclaimer. If you are sharing your artwork on any social media, you can use these hashtags. So this is the Let's Tangle Together 59. And our yesterday's mandala, which we did yesterday, this was the mandala NPA 79. So 79th mandala and the 59th Let's Tangle Together. Yay! Cool. Keep changing the direction when you hit the border. And choose either the straight line or the curvy line, whatever you want to draw. Both will look nice. Curvy line will create a little bit of the dimension, 3D style. When we do the shading, that's the only difference. I hope everybody is done till here. Now we are going to move to the next step in these sections, these horizontal sections. And for that, we are going to draw the flip down L tangle. And this tangle has been deconstructed by Yu Chen. We are going to write down our all tangles which we have used on the back of our tile. That's the good way to remember. So the first tangle we used is the Canary 2. And if you want, you can write down Hourglass. It has been inspired. And this is by me, Nidhi, Prakash, CZT. Then second tangle, we use the Arukas, Zentangle. Then we use a Sprinkle, GKLE, again Zentangle. Then we use W2, again Zentangle. Then we use Shitect, again Zentangle, original tangle. And now we are using the flip down L, and this tangle has been deconstructed by Yu Chen CZT. So this tangle is just drawing these flip down L as the name suggests. So let me show you this tangle again first on this rough paper. Like suppose this is our line. So we are kind of drawing the L shape like here. It keeps on going like that. It can go a little longer, shorter. It's so easy. So this is the tangle which we are going to draw in our these horizontal bars. So it's kind of going like this. Thank you, Meg. And now this is the time. Let's, yeah, skip these two areas empty, just fill these ones. And that's all for the drawing. And now this is the time for the shading. This is our sixth step, sixth method in the 8 basic steps to the Zentangle method. We are done with the tangling, and now it's the time for the shading. That's our sixth step. I'm using the graphite pencil. You can use any pencil. Any pencil would work here. These are the few tangles which we have used. So let me just show you this Canary, Sprinkle, Flip Down, and Arukas. These are our all tangles which we have used in our this artwork. And now first we are going to draw. First we are going to lay down graphite alongside with these Canary tangle. As well as inside of these Canary tangles, these little borders. And there. We forgot to draw the circles on this section. Let's first blend these ones, then we'll lay down more graphite.
It's 9 a.m. Setting to home.
There are lots of little intricate Zentangle inspired art in my YouTube member only or the Patreon only members, so you can unlock lots of videos, lots of intricate mandalas, Those are on the 14-inch square paper, as well as Zentangle inspired art like the double layered, the Zentangle inspired art in the 3D style. You can unlock all those videos, and if you want, you can support me through the Patreon. Let me show you one of this double layered Zentangle inspired art you can look at on the screen. So the center part is separate and the bottom part is separate. It's on the 6-inch square, and in the video you will find 3 different variations of this artwork. So that is available on my Patreon only videos, as well as on the YouTube too. And you can unlock all those big mandalas like this Metatron's cube and this yin yang, this 3D flower of life, and so they all are available in my Patreon only or the YouTube Open above videos, as well as there are lots of other intricate artwork. These are just few of them. In this square here, I'm just making this L shape. Shading with the pencil, and then now along with these sprinkle boundaries, sprinkle tree, alongside with this whole sprinkle tree. So now there will be no class next Saturday and Sunday because now I'm taking my all sessions every alternate week. So next to next week, you are going to, you can join me Saturday for the Mandala session, Sunday for the Zentangle session, every alternate weekends. Now in this W2, we are going to lay down graphite of inside of these lines. Let me just keep this on the side. So which one is your favorite tangle in all these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tangles we used. What do you want to say about any particular tangle? Which one you love drawing the most? Which one is challenging? Which one is easy? Let me know if any tangle is saying anything to you. No worries, take your time. Cold and snowing here in town. Oh, really? Navy sprinkle. What do you want to say about a sprinkle? Is it your to-go tangle? You find it easy? And let us know if you find any tangle tough. Oh, I forgot to draw the circles in this one. It happens a lot that when I'm doing shading, then I see, oh, I didn't complete the tangle at any part. I missed it. So tell me your easy to go tangle in this one, as well as which tangle you found tough or little difficult to draw. Which one is your little high focus one? Which one is the easiest one? Let's see what everyone is saying. Okay, let me see on the screen. Sprinkle is such a happy tangle. Awesome. Funny and cute sprinkle. I love it. Shitect fills and adds dimension. Yes, it creates that 3D-ish kind of the effect. Or if you want to make it a little bit more 3D-ish, you can use, this white charcoal pencil if you want, and you can lay down a little bit in the center to bring it a little bit more up. If you want, you can do that. So that will create a little bit more dimension and more 3D-ish style. And now here it's going below, so let's give little dimension here. These Arukas, they are going under here. Even in these squares, it will look nice if we do a little bit of the shading. Okay, and now it is the time for the initial and sign. So I have made my chop with my initials Nidhi Prakash like that. I did lots of variations, and then I finalized on this one. You can make your own chop with your initials and you can design the way you like. This is my initial, Nidhi Prakash. And on the back, I'm just going to sign hole. And this is Let's Tangle Together 59. And this is YouTube Live, as well as today's date, 2023-03 and 26. It really helps a lot. You never know after a year, 2 year, 5 years when you are going to see this artwork. So when you see on the back side, you see all these tangles which we have used, and you did it with the YouTube Live, and this is the number, this is the date. And if you want, you can just write down in front of these tangles that you find them tough or easy, or if this is your to-go tangle. So maybe after 2 year, 4 year, 5 year, you see that you found this tangle so tough that time, or you found it that easy that time. Now how you feel about that tangle. So it's so much fun, reading your old notes in your artwork. So that's my suggestion. You can do that. And that's it for today. Now it's our last step, that is to appreciate again. So feel free to say thank you to this time to yourself. You gave to yourself. This is your personal me time. I want to say thank you to myself as well as to all of you, and to have this fun creative time along with me and spend your time with me. So and we drew this beautiful artwork. I would suggest you to hold it in your hand and just appreciate it. Wow, that's such a beautiful abstract artwork. We created this together. I love this. What do you say? You can pat your shoulder, bring a big smile that we did it. I hope you guys all enjoyed working with me. Now see you all next to next week in Mandala session as well as in the Zentangle session. I'm going to take a picture of it, going to make a post of it, and you can share your artwork with me in social media again. Time to say goodbye. Thank you. Work on my mandala, okay, Michelle. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. See you.